Bear with me a minute here as we pour it out. I'm weighing in. I'm in the midst of a bit of a eczema flare up. So I thought I'd come on sans makeup for you other eczema sufferers. I'm going to talk about my game plan and what's going on. And also trying to heal myself, like really rewire my brain and from energetic space um, of belief and all of that. So, yeah, lots of shit going on this week. I set new goals. So, I am down 20 pounds for the year and I'm set to, I made my goal for this quarter, uh, 25 pounds and, feeling pretty good about that. It's about 2 pounds a week because we've got like 12 weeks left in the quarter. But I'm also getting all kinds of other goals at the same time, which I usually try to focus like in on one area. And so it's interesting watching my health and my creating my business, all of this compete at the same time. And if you're watching this and you just joined Midlife Badassery, welcome. We are having so much fun, and we're getting ready to build our alter egos again after the summit I'm in for the Oracle cards. So all of that's coming, but this is my weekly live where I kind of give you the deal of how I'm doing stuff, and I weigh in live, and yeah, that's the fun. That's my accountability, if you will. I got to get a friggin' light around here. Hang on. I just put this one on. So what are you guys up to today? Who's there? I can see somebody. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know. I almost hung us up. Sorry about that. I'm still new to learning all the YouTube little buttons to hit. But yeah, you guys, it's been a challenging week. I had an event on Sunday, and then I don't know what I ate, what I did, but I had like a pretty bad flare up. And I'm trying to not get into too much detail about this stuff because I'm really trying to mentally heal myself, like mentally and emotionally. But you can tell that, like, it was really bad. So Sunday, I had a big event, and then I must have eaten something. Hi, Luca. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Where are you guys from? I'm out in Hawaii. You hit my live weigh-in. This is how I stay accountable to my weight loss goal while I'm battling all the other things. So a big part of what I discovered on my health journey this time is I had like mold toxicity and all of this other crap going on, all of this inflammation. And it's really been trying to figure out how to detox that and at the same time manage whatever is going on in my body. And I had to move back to Hawaii. I'm here for another year or so, and it's a more challenging environment for me due to like numerous factors. So anyhow, you guys, I had this big flare up and I had all of these things to do this week. And it was really interesting to watch my brain not want to just rest and take care of myself, but that I had to get like all of these things done, right? And instead, I kind of shifted that to I'm making time. I did some things on the downtime that like some learning type stuff, things like that. And I'm going to go back to a mast cell diet, low histamine for at least a few weeks. And actually longer than a few weeks, right? Like I'm just over it. And it's so frustrating because then it's like there's like 5 foods I can eat. And I'm not gonna lie, that gets a little frustrating. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You are here. Kath, I am here. And this is why I set up this live stream every week, because I show up and I reset and I game plan. And um, I so I decided I'm going back on the Mass 360 and I'm going to head to the grocery store. I've been doing a variation of this, but I ate things that something triggered me. And it's so frustrating if you guys have dealt with anything like this because you don't know what it is, right? And it's like so friggin' frustrating. No idea what's going on, scrolling through things. Oh, good day from Australia. Yeah. Isn't it wake up time for you there? You're 4 hours earlier than me. Oh my God, you're going to bed super late because I know I have women from Australia in my group, so I've gotten to know the time zone. You are a day ahead and 20 hours behind me. So it's 4 hours or 20 hours ahead of me. So it is 4 a.m. for you. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? What is going on over there? You show up and that's your game plan. Frustrating, but you figure it out. Kath, that's what this whole journey is, right? And that's what this process is. And it's so interesting as we're building businesses and as coaches and helping other people get to their goals and knowing that the path is not the same for everybody, right? But like the foundational pieces, I think, and I know you agree, Kath, because I know just from having your journal. Look at Kathy's beautiful journal, you guys. Get this. She's speaking at a convention next week if you guys are around. My favorite part are your little sticky notes. I'm going to tell you. If I would have had my planner here before I shipped it to you, I would have put sticky notes, but Mini Slayer ships them for me from Phoenix. Australia loves South Korea. I love South Korea too. I've always wanted to go to South Korea. I heard it's really quite spectacular. And Australia too. So anyhow, you guys, that's kind of been like the challenge for this week. So this week ahead, now I tend to work all most of the weekend, but I really got like nothing done this week that I wanted to get done. And part of that, like you start to get that stress of, oh my God, I didn't do all the things, right? Instead of what if we are just creating from the energy of abundance, right? Of visioning. And so I'm doing this visioning book. Let me show it to you guys. We're doing this in my my private group. And I wanted to do this because the power in our brains is game changing. Now, this book we had already done on in my other book club called the Book Club Bitches. And I couldn't order it at the time because they're in England. I couldn't ship it here and I don't know. So it finally became available here. And there's like 5 different types of visualization techniques. And we all have like different there's different ways you can visualize how to get to your goal. And you guys have heard to rewire your brain, what fires together wires together, right? So like getting your brain in sync and creating these visions, seeing yourself. If you can see yourself in the moment, in the doing of it, your brain doesn't know the difference, right? But you got to get yourself there. So I'm learning all these different types of visualization, and I'm going to bring it to you guys in some shorts here, I think, like as I go through and learn them. So follow along if you made it thus far, if you're hanging out, and I'll share with you guys so you guys can start to become visioning masters too. Like I love this shit. This is my bread. I love anything future self, anything where I'm dreaming about infinite possibilities. And especially when I'm in a place like where my face is itching so bad and I'm so inflamed and I can't seem to get out of my body. If I can get myself in that space where I'm in a different existence, like even momentarily, it's such a gift. And the more and more I can do that, the more and more I just exist in that space. So using those pieces too. Bye. You gotta leave. Bye. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I agree. Visualize yourself there. It's how I live at a beach town. Kath, it's how I've gotten everywhere my entire life, right? And when I moved back to Hawaii, actually, I was finishing up RVing and like everything was just coming to a head. And I knew I had to get back here because Millie wasn't getting back to the mainland anymore because high school hit and she just couldn't get away for our big epic adventures. And so I was like, okay, well, I just need to go there. And I was at a space in my business where I was kind of in between. I think I was upper limiting too. So I was like, I just want to get a job. I'm going to sell the RV. And like nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. And every time that fear would come in, I would just close my eyes, see myself on the beach, see myself talking to Millie, like just feel myself here every single time I felt the fear. So I'm implementing that right now. Like every time I see the fear of not being successful setting up my business or nobody wanting to come to do the shit I create or like all that self-doubt stuff that creeps in your head. No matter I think who you are and what level you are, there's just a new level of stuff we got to rewire, right? And so like as I'm seeing that, like identifying it faster and shifting myself into that future vision of what does it look like, How's your journey going, Kath, with your health and stuff? You look like you're slaying it. Um, I don't know what to say that. Oh, you found the sticky. Yes, I found the sticky notes. I told you I've been doing bits and pieces of it here and there. I love that stuff. You can't give me enough too much future self visualization stuff. Mm. We need to chat sometime too if you want to, like you were saying before, do something in the sisterhood or in the sister, I call it the sisterhood still, and badassery now that I'm outside the other side. Katya has booked for June. I'm going to do the alter ego challenge again at the end of May. We have so many new people that have come in, and we've got this gap now. And this is what happens when you build communities. You have the gap of the people that have been doing it for a while, and then you have the new people that came in that are like, what the fuck's going on over here, right? Taking, figuring out this into where they understand what's going on. It's like I need a roadmap. And I thought I found an AI solution for it, but I think it's just too complicated. There's this plugin for school called Dexter, and it's really kind of cool. It's AI, and as you go into the school classroom, it cultivates a path for you based on what you put in for it. But I think for right now that I'm gonna do like more of like I don't know, like a checklist or a challenge path or something like that. But I do want to re-record it. I'm going to re-record everything when I lay the challenge out again because I get better material after doing it the first time. I'll redo any of the fun exercise. I've been growing so it changes. Just like the visual of my place and my is now moon, not sun. Yeah, right? It is funny how it changes. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all fun too. And worst case scenario, you build another alter ego. Like we need a million alter egos, right? Like it can't hurt to have more. Like I seriously have Slayer and Brookster. They're totally different people. And then I realized along the way I had like corporate Addie, I had a Namaslayer. Namaslayer is the name of my Facebook page and a lot of my original branding stuff because I was called Slayer, but I was on this big spiritual path. So it was like this light warrior, right? And she was my broken down in the RV, dark night of the soul, heart wrenched open, awakening. You know what I mean? That was Namaslayer. And now this phase is like this midlife reinvention, really. Like, because there wasn't, I mean, Millie's off to college, right? Like, we only have a year. I can't believe she's almost done with her junior year. And then I'm a total empty nester. And I'll be like free in a way that I haven't been like geographically free in a while. Although when I was RVing, anyhow, it was an odd journey for me with that, I think. So I'm really excited for what tools I'm going to bring from here. I'm really stoked for that. So I'll keep you guys posted. And then what else? I think that's it. So I did my plan, Kath. Let me see. I'll fill you in on the game plan. Is this my new planner? I think this isn't my new planner. Hippie just messaged me today, one of the girls that came into Me First Becoming, and she was like, "Did you do your planner, Kath?" I'm recording a course. So if you haven't used your planner yet, I'm hoping to do that today if I can look okay on camera. Worst case, tomorrow, I think my flare is going down enough. But if you want to do it with the course, let me know, and I can send you the link for that so that you can do it with me and let me know. And then you could also tell me if anything's really fucked up. But don't feel like you have to. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. So, movement. Oh my God. I can't even tell you. You guys, this is really embarrassing. Okay. So I had this new sports bra and I have been using my treadmill in the office because I just haven't been able to get outside to the pool and do my walk and all of that. So I'm like, at least we're walking for at minimum 30 minutes over here. And so I had the sports bra and I could feel it rubbing as I was walking. And like, girls, if your thighs have ever rubbed together, you'll understand this. But it like totally rubbed it raw under my armpit. And just can't, because it's moist in there. I just can't heal the effing thing. So I finally just put some of my steroid cream on. I hate using the steroid cream because I think that's part of this problem, right? Mother's Day weekend. Oh, and yes, I will do it with you. It is Mother's Day weekend. Oh, yeah. So I want to use my paints. So I joined Chris's, she's in our Midlife Badassery group, Kath, Chris Vabra. I'll have to ask her how to say her last name. But I'm in her watercoloring group, and I finally have had my paints, everything for the longest time, and have not done it. So I'm determined to try to paint this weekend. And on Mother's Day, I'm like trying to rope Lexi and Millie into painting with me, which shouldn't be hard. They enjoy doing stuff like that. So we'll see. What are you guys doing for Mother's Day? No, I can't stop yelling. This is just my voice. Turn your volume down, dude. Man. I think your headphone volume is too loud, and that's why you're yelling. Hi from Korea. I'm just a loud person, so maybe just adjust your volume a little bit. I don't know how to fix that now. And honestly, I bet you my headphones aren't even working. Last time I did this, I thought like there's something blocking my phone from using my Bluetooth for the audio. I hope my headphones are working because the audio is better than my phone, but it might not be. I turned it all the way down and still loud. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to be any quieter. It's not going to happen. My sister is coming to visit and do all the fun things, camera down and no evidence. Oh, Kath, that's a good time. That's fun right there, right? Just like the no phone rule. Then you know shenanigans is going to ensue. Should we weigh in, you guys? I honestly, Kath, I have no idea where I'm at this week because I've just literally kind of been in bed for a good portion of it, just resting. And I was trying to recover, man. Oh, so I also tried to go like a little extra long without my Dupixent. And yeah. But I'm going to go back to mast cell diet, which is like just no histamine foods and all of that kind of stuff, and just really get back to, I mean, I think I had some Emily sandwich, and then processed meats are bad, bread, like that kind of stuff. Where's my friggin' 90-day plan? Okay, here it is. Brand new one. I love it when I get a new plan. So this week goal is this 5'8" would be 271 to be on target. And I have no idea where we're at. So we're going to go weigh in and check it out and see and figure my plan of attack. Here we are. I'm going to turn this light off. I have my bathing suit on YouTube. Don't worry. But I do have to take my clothes off. I got an orange bikini on today, in case you can see it. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, look at Kath. Can you see? 270.6. Oh my god, I'm almost in the friggin' 260s finally. This is very exciting. It's always when you don't expect it. This is what I tell my weight loss clients. I'm like, they get so adverse to the scale, as if the scale can mean something to you. You make the scale mean something, right? The scale is just feedback. And so often, because we're feeling shitty about a decision we made, we don't get on the scale. And sometimes the feedback isn't bad, you know? Like sometimes the feedback actually will inspire you that you're on the right path. And then other times you got to look just so you know you're not on the right path, you know? Oh my God, look. Hold on. I got to change my shirt. I got to update my plan. Oh my God, I put it on backwards. That's hilarious. Oh, I tell ya, that's pretty genius. Shit, Kath, it's all like just falling apart over here. Let me see. Okay. Can you see your shirt? Yeah, I can see my shirt that was on inside out and backwards. It's visualizing. I don't know where that was, but yeah. Okay, so I'm ahead of where I was set out to be. So 270. And yeah, I'm going to go hit the grocery store and just get all the foods that it's just basically like chicken, grass-fed beef, you know, like stuff that isn't going to squash, little sweet potato, stuff like that, and just really kind of get back. It's really surprising when you have something like this how vegetables can have an adverse effect. Like it's really surprising. And I think for the longest time I was so they say be real. You wouldn't believe the shit I've done live on the internet. You can look back through Namaslayer. It's like you never know what you're gonna see. You never know. Like, especially, like, yeah, there's been some wild shit going down here. Inside out t-shirts, probably the least of my problems on the internet. Let's just say I'm never running for president, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm leaky. Okay, I am a perfect, healthy human being. I am going to light this day up. So I've been doing affirmations in the morning, and then I've got this hypnosis rewiring I'm doing through, I'm in the manifesting group with Victoria in school, and she's got this app called Believe, and I actually use the app more than anything. I think I'm probably going to downgrade that group, but I love her app and the meditations, and she's just really inspiring, right? And then, so I've been doing that and doing it around healing my body, like seeing my cells rewire, all of that, right? Like some Dr. Joe Dispenza stuff, but in more specific detail for what I'm dealing with. And then, I've been getting back to my silent meditation, which is a game changer. It really God, the benefits to meditation are game changing. You know, I might get back to teaching meditation a little bit just because I'm like, everyone has to have this skill. And the silent meditation is so different than a guided meditation. It just is. You get downloads, you open yourself up to so many possibilities. You know, they say like prayer is talking to God and meditation is listening. And this just hit me over and over again while I was kind of in a not comfortable place over the past few days. And just like, how can I listen? I mean, at one point I was just like crying and just like, I hand it over. Like, I just hand this over. I'm exhausted. I'm just over it, you know? And it's so frustrating, Kath, when I'm like, I know what I'm here to do. I know my purpose, and I know like I get going and I'm lighting things up and I'm creating, and it's like this upper limiting, right? Like whether I unintentionally eat something that flares me up, or I do something else to stop it, right? It's this, I know it's this upper limiting combined with all this other shit. So it's really interesting when you're in awareness and you start to study yourself and you're like, oh, wow. And to also realize, I think, how, not that we don't have control, but like if we're co-creating with the universe, and if I'm intentionally putting the vision out there and then to let it go, that's the part of any manifestation process that I find the trickiest. I don't know about you guys, but letting the dream go and not feeling like I have to control the little pieces to just be able to vision it and it's going to get brought to me. But then how do you act at the same time without go getting it? Right? Like, because you want to take massive action. So the steps of manifesting, right? You declutter, you get really specific about what you want, you declutter, you clear space, and then you start taking action toward inspired action toward what you want. So the universe is like, oh yeah, you really want this thing, right? Like I can tell by where we're moving, we're serious, basically. Like this is the thing we want, right? Where if I sit around all day and think about eczema and flare-ups, guess what I'm going to get? I'm going to get more of that shit, right? Like, so it's like this balance of letting it go and yet trying to take action for yourself to care for yourself or to get to the goal or to take inspired action. Whew, that is a doozy, right? Like handing it over to the universe. Hey everybody, welcome. Where are you guys watching in from? I'm in the Aloha State, but I currently have a Washington State mug. Anyone from Washington State? Just curious. All right, so here's the game plan. I am going to be in the FN 260s next week for my business goals. I am going to have the Me First guide like kind of course, I want to say, but it's kind of like workshop style. Like you can do it with me. Like I guide you through the process, right? So I'm going to have that recorded. I'm just going to call it a course. And then I want to really have this onboarding figured out for Midlife Badassery, because I feel like I have so many new women that are in this in-between space. And also I find women gathering to me that are here for the weight loss, but that are also here to just build alter egos and step into this next version of themselves. Like the weight isn't a thing. So it becomes this interesting dynamic, right? But I don't think they're different mindsets, but like, how do you position that so everybody is focused on getting their goal or knows it's for them, I guess, is the thing. So I'm engaging in another coach to kind of really dial this in on school and blow this stuff out. So I do that next Friday, and then I've got my mastermind, so kind of bringing that stuff home. And then I go to Phoenix in June to see my daughter, my oldest daughter. I can't wait. Millie's going to go too. We're super stoked. I let it go and happen. It's all good. Gotta run. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you too, Kath. Have a great time. All right, you guys, I am going to run too, and I am going to go create some fucking magic today. Thanks for watching, following along, subscribing, liking. I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to bring you some visualization techniques soon. I think this is so much fun. This is game-changing shit right here. All right. Until next week, you guys. Later out.